Welcome to the video. Today, somebody gets really salty.
Good evening, everyone.
La Quinta Columna ha emitido un
La
informe
Quinta Columna
que
has
responde
issued a
a
report
multitud
with the
de
title
identificación de posibles
Identification of Possible Microtechnology and Artificial Patterns in Pfizer Vaccine with Optical Microscopy, which you can download just below this video.
Okay, so primarily through the rest of the video, or at least the next bit, it's all translated. If you want to read it, you can do. I'll voice over at certain parts, but I'm going to stay quiet, really, so okay. Okay, so here they talk about the microtechnology, nanotechnology, and nano networks. And they talk about graphene transistors, 26 gigahertz, 5G technology, standard usual conspiracy stuff. Now, I was going to tear down, or should I say, analyze this particular microscope brand, but when I actually did my own research and got to the end of the video before I went off and did this to finalize the video, yeah, well, at the end of the video, I'll become clear because now I don't have to show that particular microscope is not electron. It's not an electron microscope. I don't have to show that. I don't have to show that it's really not capable of going down to the nano level. But yeah, as we roar on through the video, you'll know why I give up on that, because there's just no need to debunk that in any sense. So yeah, so just showing the vials there. I've not translated this bit, but just basically just talking about the vaccine as itself. So they get onto identifying these objects as graphene. I've seen graphene under electron microscopes, and it looks nothing like that, I can assure you. So effectively what they're trying to show you here is a visualization or sample of some kind of self-assembly object. This is one of the things the conspiracy theorists will tell you, because they realise that you can't get an MCU. You can't get the weight of electrons from a standard NAND chip through the end of a needle. I mean, that's just the bytes. Yeah, the bytes in the transistors. Okay, so same again, but these are getting more defined now. More defined. You'll see there's like oxygen bubbles or air bubbles. You can tell by the light refracting off that it's some form of gas. So the slides were contaminated that they put under the microscope. Yeah, so continuing through the slides, I'll go quiet in a minute for a little bit, but so now we're getting to, I suppose, the crux of the argument. These objects are getting more defined. And here we are. These more defined objects. Well, I've seen these somewhere before. And I knew instantly, to be fair, when I read through this and watched all the video that I use as an intro at the start. Yep. It's a defined object. You can see the light there refracting. Yep, more light refraction. That kind of suggests what it is. Put it this way, the material's like a prism in some respects. Yep. This looks like it's been photoshopped, to be fair, but yeah, that's yep, that's acceptable. Same again. They're getting a lot more defined. Clearly using different light spectrum. You can see the refraction here from the light. That's a good giveaway of what this material actually is. As we get towards the end of this little run through, and there's one there that they say is a CPU because it looks like one. They try to say this looks like a circuit board, which I mean, yeah, it kind of does, but yeah, but no, but it isn't. It's all bullshit. So as we go down, start getting into their little diagrams of, oh, this is a circuit board, and look at this. Now these are starting to look more and more like something I've seen before. Yeah. Well, we'll keep going down, keep looking. Yep. That's not nanometers, is it? That's micrometers. Okay, and oh, some scanning electron microscope, but that looks like material that's decaying there. It's definitely decay or some form of dehydrate. It's dried out, decaying. I don't know what it is, but that's definitely not from their microscope anyway. That's somebody else's work, I think. Yeah, same thing. These defined objects. Okay, so here's a diagram. You look at this diagram and notice that they're trying to say basically this is an antenna or nano antenna or whatever, however you look at it. And this is supposedly this receives the dreaded 5G. But if you have a look at it here, these diodes, now look, the current flow. If you just look at the current flow, yeah, focus in there. Yeah, so that's our positive rail. It's all the way around. Oh, can't go there. Oh, can't go there. That diode's facing that way. Oh, yeah, because there's a gap there. There's no circuit. Can't go through that diode. Nope. So let's reverse the polarity. Okay, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, there we go. Woohoo! So clearly, wherever they've got this from, what they've done is they've put these red arrows in. Sadly, they've put the positive and negative rails going the wrong way. Ugh, this is supposed to be the antenna. It's the crux of their argument. Oh dear. Yeah, it's no. You've totally got the cathode. Oh, they've got it all wrong. Oh dear. So the actual current flow is this way. Oh, I mean, it is. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of just the whole comedy of the entire thing, really. So I've seen this somewhere before as well. Yeah. I don't know where. I can't quite recall. So this is just a conclusion. I'm not going to bother translating that. But yeah. Yeah, basically, it's got the links of the material. you'll notice they're all Telegram and PubMed, stuff that can be the papers can be put to without any kind of peer review, or if there is a peer review, it's taken down quite quickly. So yeah, I recognised this from somewhere before. Where have I seen that before? Oh, that's where I've seen it before. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Oh, yeah. Here's another one. So I've managed to get my own CPU nano processor pictures from somewhere without using a microscope. I wonder why. And again, oh god, look at them. They must be dangerous. How dark does this technology look? Well, do you want to really know what it is? Yep, it's salt. It's sodium chloride. Another picture of sodium chloride. You'll notice the defined shapes. Same again. I mean, look at these. I mean, this is obviously a different type of microscope. Yeah, I mean, look at that shape there. It's salt. It's bloody salt. Okay, so I'm going to do them a favour here. I'm going to make a better, improved nano computer to receive this 5G. Are you ready? Yeah, get some diodes in there. We're going to need a CPU. Yeah, I want that ball grid array. Don't want that cheap stuff. There you go. Put a cap in there. Get some real power going. SI1000, Mark Steele's favourite MCU there, radio MCU. Yeah, so that's it. And again, exactly the same kind of format as I debunked in a previous video about can the vaccine give you a MAC address. And these guys, if you go back through, I mean, obviously I just skipped over it. I did translate it. So if you want to go back through the video and actually read, pause it and read the translations, they go on about, Bluetooth MAC addresses and 5G. And this is, this kind of technology is why people have got MAC addresses, which I've debunked in the previous video, where I compare, the actual bytes, the bits, sorry, in the transistors. And, I've gone into how material and silicon oxide and, how graphene can be used in transistors, but generally isn't because it's really expensive to use. And at the moment in time, it's nowhere near that kind of scalability. As again, I'll bring it up, but you can research it yourself, and that's Moore's Law. Just look at Moore's Law. It says everything you need to know about this bullshit. So in conclusion, again, can the vaccine give you a MAC address? And is it a 5G antenna? No, it's salt.